Simen Kuf Tzadik Beis.
Page Taf Kuf Mem Aleph.
It's on page Tov Kuf Mem Aleph. It's on the page. It's Tov Kuf Mem Aleph, and it's right in the beginning of the Simen Kuf Tzadik Beis Birchas Zimun B'Shloisha B'Asor B'Zayin Tzidner.
Yeah, Kuf Tzadik Beis. Tzadik. Okay.
Somebody was a shliach, was doing a chuppah, not sure. And the guy told the Rabbi, you take care of everything. He says everything is, the aid. He came to examine the chuppah and it says, Aruch Kodesh. So the Rabbi says, hold the ring and says, Rabbi, you say you're doing everything. Please say it. Don't make me say it.
I don't know if it's a joke. It really happened.
It really happened.
Wow.
Oh, the learning, the one, the 8, he's the one benching and moitzit or something.
Yeah. Das war bis in Kopf zu sein, ich wichse in der Bechs Mitzvahs. She'echad moitz, ich werde bechassen bei Bechs Mitzvahs, one yid could make a bracha for the other bracha, which we spoke about this barichas several times. Moira the thing that the Alter Rebbe says, because every yid is responsible. Kol Yisrael arevim zavazeh. If you are nene, you have to make your own bracha. Unless there's a kavua biyachad. So when they're kavua biyachad, for example, for eating bread or for drinking wine. So over there that's a kviyus. Shadar kebekach shekviyusam mitztarefosam at least nasham keguf echad the baruch echad papulam over there. The kviyus glues them together.
Like a kiddush or something.
Yeah.
I mean, but when he says that it's not like Birchas HaMitzvah, Shechad Motzi. I mean, wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say the other? When you think of somebody might to someone a bracha, don't you think of Alam Mifya son? It's not Birchas HaMitzvahs. It's not the first thing that comes to mind. When is someone Kiddush? Let's say that's
Kiddush and Shofar and Megillah.
Okay, right, that's true. Okay, it's the shots, the shlitzim. Okay.
And even the Birchas HaMitzvahs tefillin. They say here you're going to put on film with someone and he doesn't know how to make the bracha.
But I don't understand what he's saying. So can't it be yaitz birchas on that? In other words, let's say someone.
If I eat, I have to bench.
No. Okay, no. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, but like birchas on that, and like can you say a bazainis and someone says amen and then you can't do that?
No. But mazainis you could if you're going to eat it together. If you're going to sit together at the same table and eat it together.
Let's say someone doesn't know.
That's what happened by Kiddush, right? You don't. Not everybody make Kiddush. The guy make.
Right. Right.
And he drink.
But wait. So when can't you be mitzvah someone?
Only by Birchas HaMitzvahs you could be mitzvah another person.
Okay.
Because Kol Yisrael arevim zeh b'zeh. You're responsible for
like tefillin. You
could.
Okay.
But for Birchas HaNanan, everyone on his own. You ate a banana, you have to make Adama.
Yeah.
He ate a banana, he has to make Adama. If he doesn't know how to make Adama, you have to teach him how to make Adama. It's not your business to make his bracha. No, you can't be moitzi.
Oh wow, so it's only the bracha achrayna.
Only bracha achrayna. We'll say now why. So in Birchas HaMitzvahs you can be moitzi. Birchas HaNanan, everyone has to have their own bracha, unless there's a kfiyas together, like they're going to drink wine together or eat a suda together.
it's like the opposite of what we just said.
Right. So he's saying for a bracha rishoina, if you're gonna have a meal together and they're gonna sit at the same table, one person can make a gof and everyone says amen. One person makes a moitzi and everyone says amen. But at the end of the meal, then there's no glue. They're going up. They're gonna walk up away. So there's nothing to glue them together.
Because I remember when I used to in Shomrei Mun and Barakot as a kiddish or something like that, that Shabbos used to say Al Michya out loud, the whole bracha. I mean, I remember this growing up, so you mean it's wrong?
They used to do it. They probably did it for Amoritz.
No, people did not.
I'm sure that's why he did it, but I remember it was Keseda. That's why.
As we're going to say at the end, the next simon, that if there's an Amoritz special thing.
In other words, really, you shouldn't do such a thing.
Right.
I mean, because this is what I saw.
Right.
It's wrong.
Probably it was thing because it
People
was.
did not know how to read.
It was
right?
yeah. Yiddelach
I
didn't know
mean,
anything.
you know what it was? I'm sure the one who did it out to be Maisam or Atzim, or people wouldn't say the bracha and they just leave.
They would leave.
But I mean, I never thought of it that way. But I mean, that, you know, in other words, that's not the way you do things, generally. You don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was once in the 5 towns and Enkel Okeno, they take a little kid to say, hey,
I used to do it.
right?
Yeah,
So I went to the rabbi and says, what's this? Where did it come from? They said, we want to keep the kid in shul. So by acknowledge the kid to come up to the beam and this is like a big thing for him. So that's the way the kids say. Otherwise, they go and that's it. They don't come back.
That was always, when I grew up at all the shuls in Barbak, the kids said Adam's Miras, and they
Right,
go, okay, all shuls.
You're supposed to keep him shul. Otherwise, some more.
Right, look, because you know why you do it? Because it's not us to do it. It's not Shemanes or something.
No,
and
you
this
guys,
way
the kid.
him to do one
That's it.
thing. That's what's wrong. So that's interesting. Okay, so you don't do that unless it's a special. Because if he says the Spardu,
Right. So in Bechlal, there was one rule. In order to make a bracha, they have to be one unit. By mitzvahs, 2 yidden are always one. Because his mitzvah and my mitzvah are one thing. We're all otazot. When it comes to Bichzanen, his banana and my banana are 2 separate things. Unless we're eating together a suda like yain and pas, that's a kvius, so we're together. But that, again, within that itself, a bracha rishoina, we're together, we're about to become one unit. We're going to break bread. We're going to share a bottle of wine. But at the bracha acharoina, that's it. We're not united. But unless when it comes to the zimun, elim kein emishloish elamaylish yeshevach v'kilus yosef shemishtar from the bracha achas. Lefi shem roim lazam klem lazdam and yachid l'tzira bracha v'loshanav. Unless it's zimun. That now there's a special thing. The original zimun was that one person said and everyone listened. That was the original. So over here, because there's a special shavach to the Eibishter, so Chazal said that one person should say and everyone else should listen. One more time to summarize. You only make a bracha for someone else if you're be'etzim me'uchid. By mitzvahs, one yid and another yid is always united. By bichzanenim, him and me are 2 separate things, unless there's pas and eating a suda together in the beginning, or wine, or at the end, only for birchas hazimah. Mamish, I was coming back from the airport, so I took a taxi, JFK. I was tired in the car, taxi driver. Let's forward to when we came close to my house, I said, the taxi driver. So I was a block away from the house. I said, are you Jewish? And I didn't think he was Jewish.
It was a yellow cab?
A yellow cab.
That's a Chiddush Naira today. It should be any American.
Yeah.
It should be a guy from Shmagalubia.
Exactly.
The kind of shred and kind of
Yeah, exactly. No.
When it was a Yid.
Ayid, he says.
From we American time?
Yeah, I said we
Wow,
could grow up.
it's very rare now. Very rare.
Yeah.
The past 20 years, maybe 2 times. I used to
He grew up in Long Island.
Okay, yeah.
I said, he had a bar mitzvah? He said, yeah, I went to conservative shul, I had a bar mitzvah.
Wow.
So I said, you put on film? He said, yeah, I put on film by the bar mitzvah. So I said, you ever put on since? He said, we never. And then he said, oh, I should do something spiritually. So, and when he said that, we just parked. He just came around the block. So I said, would you like to come onto the porch and put on film? So he came and we put on film.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
And I asked him, if I give you a siddur, will you say Shema every morning, every night? So he said, yeah, I'll say Shema. So I gave him a siddur in English, and then I said, maybe we can get you up here at film. So he gave me his telephone number. I have to give him a call.
Wow.
Your mamash, you never know.
That's unbelievable that it happened. But in other words, you just wanted to say a few words out. What?
I don't know. I know. You know, usually.
Mamish from the Rabbi Shulchen. You don't find anyone. When I was a kid, all the cab drivers were Yidden. It's mamish, you don't really. When I was 8 years old, now you don't find it.
They were Europeans.
No, they were Yidden. A lot of Shami Shabbos here. They wore a cap. You know, they wore those caps. When I grew up in Shul, in Sherman, there were 2 brothers, both of them taxi drivers, Goldman. They sat even noon. It wasn't like some priestess, you know what I mean? The whole world is, changed.
Why? Because it was a better job for Shabbos.
I don't know why. It was considered okay. Not every Jew has to be a zillionaire like it is today, you know? It was okay to drive a yellow cab, you know?
Last guy by Stein, he's going to get to 30 years.
Avram, yeah, I know. I remember when I first met you and Avram in by Kibbur years ago. That's what he was doing.
He was doing that.
And he had in Miami.
Stein?
Yeah.
Who?
Avram Stein.
Avram Stein.
For 30 years, he's driving a cab driver.
Oh, yeah?
He
has a medallion?
He had in Miami also the Shutfus. I remember a medallion with another Yid that someone was trying to have. I mean, this was many years ago. We used to down in some place 25 years ago.
Who sold it?
Stein sold it.
Oh, yeah? He what?
Before it shot up in price.
Now it's dropping, no?
Yeah. It went up. Now it went down.
Now it went down, yeah.
So he's the market.
In fact, one of the things I don't know if I told you, I told to Mr. Musk when I was a kid. So my father was not the Siddish person. So, but one of the things he told me, this was in the 1960s, he was very mispal from Lubavitcher Rebbe. You know what? Lubavitcher Rebbe, that time the medallion was $20,000. He bought for a few people that didn't have parnasa. The Rebbe bought the medallions. My father was like, so was the Barashra, was he told it to me.
Wow.
But besides that, the way you did it, and you just after something came in your head, and look at it.
And I didn't think he was a Yid. You know, sometimes you think.
And you made him, and you see, he's not. He was. He has goodwill. He's not
right.
the kicker. He's not.
And
wow.
You never know. And a person, you look at a person, you think you size him up. You know.
You can never know anything.
You never know. You never know. You never know. But he said himself, he wants to grow spiritually. Mamish. Pile Ploim.
Wow.
It was nice to see. I was sitting at the Koisel every time. I liked, Night Yisrael, I like to spend some time.
Sure.
So, yeah, sit there. This time not, because I had my kids with me. Otherwise, I'd love to go there by nets. And they have Go Yisrael, it's quiet. Yeah, but throughout the day they have a Lubavitch booth there.
Yeah, I always give stuka there when I go to that.
It's just remarkable. They pull Yidden. They're putting on 2-3 films every 2 minutes. And it's remarkable. And a lot of Yidden, you look at their faces, you think, this guy is not. No,
Yidden. The picture with the Galach, the big tailor when they're putting tefillin. There's a Russian Jew. That for the purpose they have to do tourists. So he wearing this galach clothes with a big tailor, and he's telling the people.
I don't understand that. That ain't understand.
But he's a Yid. They put tefillin in him.
Oh, you mean the Lubavitch has put him with
Yeah,
he's a Yid, so why not?
I thought a Galach with a Tzilum is putting on tefillin.
No, they're putting on the Galach.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's but the Koi said, you know, Galach thing, but the Kuzma talent with Tvilin and Davening.
Okay.
Always with his
Rabbi is a Yid,
but that's what you're doing. It's Mamas.
Yeah.
Never.
How we got to it? Because
Because responsible for another Yid. Okay, we're holding the third paragraph. Echel mehem nevorach shechalnu mishaloi. Vashnayim oimri nevorach shechalnu mishaloi tevachinu.
That we take one opinion from the Gemara.
Right.
Nevorach shechalnu mishaloi. That's it.
Vimem gimel b'lam mevorach yochaloim mevorchu. He's allowed to say borchu. Kimen shem ruim levorach b'lashon am belod. The mekovakam yoyse toiv lem in the borach shelo loitz atzim b'kol mevorchim. That's the maskon in the Gemara according to Shmuel. Even though he says Navarach tzarich v'lachzav v'lachn tzatz v'lachal v'marchim v'ligmar v'lachzav v'loimer acharein borach shechalna shaloi v'tev v'china v'achkech maschil borach ato Hashem v'lkina v'lachayim. It's a very important thing that a Yid should always feel part of Klal Yisrael. That's why you say Lashon Baruch Hu is mashma.
They will go.
Not he, they.
Right, they.
And even then, when he says Baruch Hu, and they say
all of us,
and they say Baruch Shecham Shelo V'chinu, he should also say Baruch Shecham Shelo V'chinu. Yesh na again lois Baruch Hu Baruch Shemai.
The fast he loves his water the most.
Why?
Baruch Shecham Shelo. They don't like to spend any money. It's Baruch Shecham Shelo.
Zeh.
Get it, Gottlieb?
What? Baruch
The
Shecham.
Farsi people like this water the most.
Oh, it's a stereotype. I know in Israel, Baruch Shecham.
Mishaloi. His.
He did not spend money on the food.
You know the Pile Ploim, there's a guy that davens here that lives on my block.
Come on with the little boy.
Yeah. His father lives in Iran and he does business in Iran and he comes to America for family simchas. He doesn't want to move away. He doesn't want to move out. He can't get used to anything else. He's like, he comes to America for simchas. When they have chasanas, he comes here. He's soon 90. He can't leave Tehran.
In other words, they let him go and come.
They let him go and come. They don't bother him. I guess because he's an old man. What do they think? You know, and they realize a 90-year-old man. What is he? A spy for the
Because I
Mossad.
remember by the Russians, they used to always hold hostage. You could go, but your wife and your kids have to stay. That way they know you're coming back.
Right. No, he comes. He was here. They have Mechasna. He comes to New York, and he goes straight back to Tehran.
Somehow they know how to keep their mitzvahs the way they have a certain public friend and this, and they keep it.
Yeah. Weiter. Yisiv Beis, yesh nergim, lohoise Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemoi, Kedush Mas Baruch Ta Shemoi, Kedush Mas Mazon. Right before they say the Zon Asylum, they say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemoi.
Did we read the, oh, you skipped it.
Base.
You read it?
Yeah. Again, Siv Beis, yesh negel lohoise Baruch Hu Baruch Shemoi, Kedush Mas Baruch Ta Shemoi, Kedush Mas Mazon. Mutu Sefes Abech Zazimon Avok Shemoi Baruch V'yochet Ein Mokum L'Omri. That they have a minute to say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemoi. But they, once he starts saying the bracha, no one should say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemoi. Then no one should say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemoi, because Al Rebbe says that's a big mistake that sometimes people make. If you have to be Yoitza Bracha,
you never say Baruch Hu.
You don't say. Why? Because if you're going to say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemoi, it's a hefsek, and worse than a hefsek, because it's right. because it's like you're adding to Matbea Brocha. The Chum said to say Shemu Malchus, Baruch Ato Hashem, Elokeinu Melech, and you're saying, it's as if you're saying Baruch Ato Hashem, Baruch Hu Baruch Shema, Elokeinu Melech. That's not what Chacham said to do, so you're maybe not even Yoitz of Brocha. That's why you have to be Mazir. So for example, usually Sada Kiddushin is going to remind the Chosn and Kala. Because the whole Oilam is going to say Baruch Hu Baruch Shema, because then I Yoitz of the Brocha. But the Chosn and Kala, they have to be Yoitz of the Bracha. This is really the Chosn's Bracha. Elamai, it's said for him. For whatever reason, Kadei Shalom Levayish, is maybe Chasanim that don't know how to do it. So Masada Kedushin is doing it for him. But really it's for the Chosn. So that's why you have to be tell the Chosn that he should not say Baruch Hu V'Shmai. Because if he says Baruch Hu V'Shmai,
you mean all the Sheva brachas? You should say Amen?
Yeah. And,
yeah. No, they're Mechabit people to say Sheva brachas. What do you mean? He's supposed to say it?
No, the main bracha is the bracha on the Kiddushin. Shekadeshonu, Mitzoisa, Tzivana ala Erois.
So you mean really the
Chassan is supposed to say it? Yeah.
Oh, I never saw at a wedding.
No, because our minig is that we asked the Masada Kiddushin to say it.
Yeah.
Pashtus, the reason is because we don't want to embarrass the Chasanim that don't know. So the Masada Kiddushin says it. But why is he's saying it for the Chassan?
In other words, so the Chassan should only say Amen.
Not Baruch Hu Baruch Shema.
Not only for all the seven.
Right. Right, exactly.
The Yaman people do today, whoever get the Aliyah is the reason.
Because they all know.
Nothing stops us.
Because they all know.
No, there's no embarrassing over them.
Yeah, they all know. They learn.
Sometimes I was once someplace in some Chassidish Rabbi got an Aliyah and he did it too. He asked the language.
Yeah, why not?
They're later.
Right. Good. So it's very important to know not to say Baruch Hu V'Shmai by a bracha that a person has to be Yoitz himself. They should say after the whole nusach of the Zimun should say Amen. Only talk about a person. They said no. The Gemara mentions about saying Amen is a person that missed the whole Birchas Hazim when he comes at the end. So he says Amen. Shenichnas Eitzlach Baruch Shaimen Baruch Shechalna B'Shavim Amasuvim V'Lai Acha Baruch Shechalna Shechalna Baruch Chink Shabbat Eitzlam B'Shut Sheimen B'Mavarach Navarach Shechalna Eitzlach Lanas Acher Baruch Shechalna Shemasuvim Al-Daim Mashayim Baruch Mavarach Acha Navarach Shechalna Mavarach K'moi Sheit Yizbar S'Mekum Tzadik Ched Ava B'Shut Shemei Baruch Acha B'Beis Pom Chayim Lanas Beis Pom V'Komakam Kimin Shabarach Shechalna Yaniyas Al Navarach Anak Marach Navarach Masharai Lanas Shuvein tzarech lanatz acher genosav apapi shelo anokani yosam v'gam en ani gmur al amirisam baruch shoyim baruch shechalnu v'zayin ayim baruch shechalnu kol shken shemesuvim shana baruch shechalnu shenetzarech alaz lanatz acher baruch shechozer v'ayim akani yosam v'chen aminik. So the bottom line is, there's no such a thing as saying Amen at the end of the Zimun. In other words, it's Rabbi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So there used to be those that you had a minute to say Amen, as if because we finished. It's as if we finished the whole bracha. Birchas Hazimun. So no, Birchas Hazimun is not like a regular bracha that at the end you say Amen. You don't say Amen, and that's our minute. We don't say Amen. Dibra akalam baruch ein Amen acher baruch shechalna shlomasum kimin shechoyz zeloymer v'fi v'chrem ya ma shamroim. Kohen adim v'chol zev anis baruch v'beis hakneses. By Siv Gim Malim and Marsov Achiyav and Hasker Hashem Birchas Hazimon Shem Avarach Mavarach Elokeinu Shechalnu Mishalom. If you haven't been, you have to say Elokeinu.
So when it says Chol Zev Ani is Baruch V'Beis Hakneses, it means
you don't say Amen. You don't say Amen.
When do these people say Amen? When you say Baruch Hashem Baruch L'Olam V'Ad?
Yeah, and then they would say Amen, as if like Bana V'Rachma V'Shalom. Amen.
There's people adopting with the minion or not?
Yeah, adopting with the minion. The Alter Rebbe says that that's a mistake.
But it doesn't. But
we don't do
today,
it. We don't do it.
It doesn't have in the Siddur. I know, you know what it says here about a person that echad min hashuk, that he's not benching with them, right?
Right. Oh, that's what the Gemara said. If a poor walks inside and he didn't get a chance to say Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemoy.
Yeah.
So then he says Amen.
He's not benching with them or anything.
Right. He's not entering, and he missed
he hears them saying what?
He hears them saying Baruch Shechalim Shloi Utavachinu.
So he should say Amen. He's the only guy
right.
that's
the only guy.
You know what I'm going to ask? I once saw in the Siddur, it says if you didn't eat it all and you're sitting there with these people, that you should say, when they say Baruch Shechalim Shloi, you should say Baruch Hu or Baruch Shemo Tamid L'Olam V'ad.
That's what it says in the
Siddur. Yeah, that's correct?
Absolutely correct.
And if it's 10, Baruch Elokeinu, Baruch Shema, Tamid L'Olam V'ad.
Absolutely correct. Mimim Asara, there's 10 people. Chiyav L'Haskar Hashem B'chaz HaZimun. Shema Baruch Elokeinu, Baruch Elokeinu. If there's 10, you don't just say Zimun, you add the word Elokeinu. Vein Ma'achar, Baruch Elokeinu Shechalim Shloi Utavachinu. Vein Loimer, Baruch Le'Elokeinu. You don't say Le'Elokeinu. It's wrong, apidictu. Le'Mesinu V'mikra Lamed Ela'itz L'Shira V'Shevach K'Meshiru La'Shem Hoidu La'Shem Ava V'Baruch Nemer V'Makeles Baruch Hu Elokim Baruch Amim Elokeinu V'Rabim K'Moisam Alo Kulam Alo Lamed Sorry L'Ma'ila Filam Elo B'Riv V'Kachem Avarech. Good. So you add the word Elokim to the Zimun if there's a minion. You add Elokim. Now to the end of the simon, I thought I was going to say all the mistakes that the Gemara says. A person says is a bur, a moritz. Kol mashanim is anusach. Kigan shemer and the baruch ala mazon shechal mishaloi. Shemer and the baruch limi shechal mishaloi. There is a bur. Shemer baruch sheomer and the baruch ala mazon. Yirik baruch lamazon. That's a joke. What do you mean? You're thanking the food. Shemer limi shechalnu. Mashma shemaru b'mein. Limi shechalnu. It's a whole bunch of people. The chef, the cook. Zezon, Zev, Zezon, Zev. Feed the water of the Baruch of the Balabais. When he says Shechal Mishaloi, Stam, Mashma Shu Yechidi, Shahak Loichel Mishaloi. Masha, everybody back good. The Mishal, Slava Sena Valanas Kalanis Amela. Zel, the fish, Manissim, Yev Shalitos, Shois, and Nissim Zalosakadosh Baruch. Obviously, in the Agoda, we're talking about the Eibishter. So there's no Shaila.
This was, I think, brought already in the Gemara.
The Gemara that we looked yesterday. Exactly.
Following the law.
Yeah. Shen Gemara Baruch Efshalitas Shmavorich Es Balabais Shem Asorik Kemish Vaskas Hashem Mokam Litas Shmavorich Amazon Yochanan and Baruch Elokeinu Alamazon Shechalno Avlo Lamisha Chalno Kilo Yi Pirish Dvar of Klal Afim Yemel Misha Chalno. It is a Buddhist Kema Simon Tzarech Losses.
How come we say not us, but the Sfarim said the Baruch Balabait, the Baruch Tarab, Birshut Tarab, Birshut.
That's not part of the Nusach. That's right before they start. Yeah, they say the Baruch in the
Birshut Balabait, Birshut Tarab, Birshut.
Oh, that's a bit of Shus.
It sounds like we mentioned the Balabait, not the Eberstein.
Well, we don't do it.
And then they said, and then they finish with, I thank you, the Balabos and the Balabite, and even the lady there says like,
right.
בזכות הגבאים, בזכות האישה הקדושה, I was the Spanish, like a whole nusach, and then נברך אלוקינו שכן שלו. It's like a בור במארץ, it's like either the Eberster or the Balabite, it's the same, who's giving you the food.
וכן אומר במוקם ובתוכחיינו ומיתוכחיינו או יובטובחיים הרי זה בור שמטוב ומשמע דבר מועד. You're supposed to ask from the Eibishter
everything,
but this וממד בתגמול של מוקם. When we say the Shvach the Eibishter, we have to say all the good things the Eibishter gives us. מה שאמרנו בסבינו מיתובך זה בשאלה ששאל דבר מות כאן בפסח שנאמר חדש But when you thank the Eibishter, you thank him for everything. When you ask for a little bit at a time. When you thank him, you thank for everything. So therefore, they don't say umitu v'yisi uvitu v'chaim. Vitu v'chaim hashma shorin olam chaim v'loyu moitas v'naklau. Good. It's all kind of shyness. Yeah. He didn't say Elokeinu, mistake, right? That's it. They can't go back and make a new zimun. They already did the mitzvah zimun. That's it. There's nothing they can do about it.
In other words, if there was 10 and by accident they didn't say Elokeinu, we'll just keep benching.
Keep on benching, right? If he said that they didn't answer, so if they didn't answer, so the mitzvah zimah didn't happen, so you can go back. Once they already answered, you don't go back for a lekein. Siv Zayin. Bezoyer hizhiru loimer befil koyim b'chz amazon 10 lon akoyz in the borech. Hoy boy in the borech. Fish all davish b'kedusha tzarech hadmona v'peh oivel asyosim v'laham shekkedusha lahavek ma shekenegda. It's an interesting concept in the Zoyer. That I think in kedusha you have to have a chona.
That's why they say Hashem Echad.
You don't just fall into it.
Why?
In other words, according to the Gemara, you right away say Nevarech Elokeinu Shechalnu Mishaloi, and they say Nevarech Elokeinu Shechalnu Mishaloi V'Tevachinu. But we have a whole nusach that we say that Boy Simon Velm Bench, and where does it come from?
Preparing the people.
It comes from the Zohar to prepare the people. Why? Because a Dovish B'Gdush needs to have achona. We don't just jump into the deep end. We make achona for it.
When I don't know, when I was a kid, one of my rebellion told me first there were mitzvahs. They didn't have brachas, and then they made the brachas so that you should have kavanah in the mitzvah. Then when they saw it's not enough, so they say l'shem yichud k'shabrechu harei mizam nis'atzmei. Is that true? What he said? In other words, because it's that you should think about what you're doing, and that's how they told us. But this here, he's saying it's from the Zohar that to say, but
Havlon v'nivrech. Aboysim avel benchen.
Okay, but I mean, like strictly speaking, the Davish of Kedusha means like you have to have 10 people. You meant to say what? Any what? Any mitzvah?
Every mitzvah, but the Zohar specifically says here.
Here it says
Again, the Zohar is hiru lama bepiv. Kurdim v'chzamaz 10 lo no akoyis navarach. Boy navarach. Vish kol davish b'kedusha tzarech hazmona v'peh oivel asiyotze. K'dei lahamshach ha'kedusha lahav v'mashach ha'negdo mezen noegem lama v'losh ashkenaz. That boysim v'el bench.
Wait, lahamshach, this is spooky things. K'dei lahamshach ha'kedusha. What does that mean?
Lahav v'mashach ha'negdo.
What?
Push away the klipa, which is
so right now, Lahamshach HaKedusha means what? When you do that...
Because when you make zimun, you're drawing Kedusha into the world. So in order to draw Kedusha in the world, you need to have achona. The achona is by saying Havlon v'nivra. Or the Aboysim v'el bench.
But it doesn't, it just says this by the bench, and it's not like, right, let's say you're going to put on tefillin, right? So what do you have? You don't have to do anything. I mean,
you do achana.
Why is it dafki here?
I don't know. I mean, the Rabbi says to put in the pishta first, but I don't know if it has to do with that.
Yeah, the pshat is that over here it's very, Bichsamos is very, very choshev.
When you have 3, when you have the zimun,
right.
You don't have the zimun, you don't do anything.
Right. Ve'enomim yishim Hashem avorach mi'ato v'ad oilom.
Doesn't it say in some places, I mean, I don't know anywhere in the text, just that you shouldn't say, some people say you shouldn't say l'shem yichud k'shabrech l'shem, like you're not in this madriga, you shouldn't say these things.
Chabad doesn't say it. They say it once in the morning and then...
What? When do they say it?
Before Baruch Shama.
Before Baruch Shama. Oh, that's in Marsov, before Baruch Shama.
Right.
And that's it. And other people say it, what, before, right, before every mitzvah, right? Or what they say, Harani Masam Nisbi,
Right.
That's before Baruch Shama.
We do a whole bunch of things by the end of the meal to chase away the Sitter Achman. This is it.
It's slow sounds.
Right.
Nama
Abu Bachar Balech.
the time to eat is a war.
Right.
So when you finish eating, the clip should not sit on you. So
Good.